Next up on Left, Right and Centre, after Fab India, it's Dabur, which is forced to pull out an advertisement, this one showing a same-sex couple celebrating Karwa Chauth. This now happens all the time in our country. Is the my way or the highway norm destroying creative freedom? That's what we're looking at this evening. Are India's leading brands being battered by the moral police? Joining us to look at this, Prahlad Kakkar. We're also joined by Rahul Dakunia, Sunil Alag, Deshratan Nigam and Sujata Pandey. Rahul Dakunia, let me come to you first and ask you this question. On Sunday night, Dabur, which has now pulled this ad, had responded on social media saying that Dabur and FEM as a brand strive for diversity, inclusion and equality, and we proudly support these values in our organization and within our communities. Now they've gone and pulled that ad. They've dropped it altogether. What does this show?
You know, Vishnu, I have a double feeling about this, and we talked about this last year as well when Tanishq pulled their ad.
Right.
And it's simply this, that look, my heart completely bleeds for my brothers and sisters in advertising. It bleeds because yet another ad that we've done has been at the mercy of regressive India. But what I do feel is that, and this is something that we face, Vishnu, every day when we handle the advertising for Amul, is that we do live in an India that is very tricky about religion. It's got an edge to it, whether it's the trolls, whether it's the ministers, it's got an edge to it that I've often felt that does advertising need to go there? Because we now know there's no way that the brand could not have known that this would have been a problematic ad. It just, when you see it, you know that in the new India, it's going to
but
have...
isn't that exactly why they went and did the ad?
But then why pull it?
Isn't an ad meant to be something that makes you curious?
Vishnu, of course.
And it's their birthright to do that.
I'm incensed. But
so
then
two parts to my question. A, it's their right to do that. And secondly, they would have, exactly as you said, Mr. Dakunia, that they would have known that this was going to trigger a reaction, and advertiser's job is to trigger a reaction.
Correct. So then my question is, why pull the ad? The issue is just stay with the ad then. You know, like if it's going to have a reaction, we know social media is volatile. Stay with it. But when you pull the ad out, you wonder why they did it in the first place.
Yeah. Maybe because it's already had its impact.
I guess that's the other way of looking at it, is that there's a cynical view.
Deshratan Nigam, this is not the first ad. We've seen, the Tanishq ad, the Fab India ad more recently, then also a CEAT ad. Is this not part of a dangerous sort of standpoint that if you aren't part of some sort of a mainstream sort of belief in how we need to be projecting advertisements, then you're not accepted?
Vishnu, I am not known for whataboutery, but let me do a bit of whataboutery today.
Oh, really? Okay.
The reason being that it's very easy for people to make, sarcastic cartooning of Hindu festivals and all kinds of things, but nobody has the guts or to do anything for other religions because they know the consequences and results. We, being a very tolerant society, we tolerate it. You did not see any kind of violence or anything. Yes, social media outrage was there. Now let me come to part of society and law. Same-sex marriage is illegal in India, is not recognized, and to make an ad is to promote something which is unlawful and illegal. So this ad itself is bad in law and cannot be permitted. Even otherwise, these people can be prosecuted.
So it's a celebration of diversity in our country.
So you do not celebrate illegal things. That law does not permit.
No, but sir, should we not look at what the larger message over here is? Should we not consider the fact that this is 2021, we need to expand our minds? Yes, you're right, absolutely, the law you're clear about. We all know the law. But we also do know that same-sex relationships are very common in our country and around the world. What sort of an India are we encouraging if we have a problem about this? What's the big deal, sir? Why feel so squeamish about my last sentence? Why feel so squeamish about a same-sex relationship?
No,
big deal.
Nobody is, Vishnu is feeling squeamish about it. I was about to finish.
Sorry, go ahead.
The fact is, there is a distinction between same-sex relationship and same-sex marriage. The Supreme Court has decriminalized same-sex relationship.
One is the extension of the other, sir.
No, it is not.
Okay.
It is not. Even in our society, despite, if you look the entire Hindu law, what is Hindu law? It's codification with modernity of from the entire ancient times. So if you look at our own Hindu Marriage Act or Special Marriage Act or any other act for that matter, marriage is between a man and a woman. Very clearly defined.
All right. So you felt that ad showed something which is illegal, hence it needs to be. It shouldn't have been done, right?
Apart from that, Vishnu, they could have made an ad about same-sex relationship, no problem. Probably it would not have fetched them any controversy or anything like that, because that is an accepting thing. Now relating it to Karwa Chauth is my problem. So that is the issue which has hurt people, because it's a very sacrosanct festival for the entire North India. It is also celebrated in the form of Teej in other places and in different names in different parts of the country.
Prahlad Kakkad, come in over here. Do you believe that ad was so offensive that a large segment of people in our country would be hurt, that their feelings would be shattered, that a company needs to pull an ad?
Vishnu, it's like this. If you believe what you have actually put on the air, then you would never pull it. Okay? Because at the end of the day, I used to feel exactly the same way as all of us do, saying, what the hell, we are all liberals, they vote too. But when I talk to my son, who is 24 years old, he said, you guys are completely out of sync with the whole world. The more you turn on and know that you're right, there are enough silent people out there who actually believe in you. They might not come and troll you, but they will support you. And the fact is that you will get 10 times the publicity that you would have got unless you feel that there was actually something wrong with the ad. Now, for pulling the ad is actually saying that, okay, sorry guys, we pulled it because there was something wrong with it. If you didn't think there was something wrong with it, you would have never pulled it, because you get so much more mileage for free, for no rhyme or reason. I mean, you don't even have to pay for it. You news guys uchalo it for the next 1 week. That's crores of money gone down for the brand, and there are enough people who would support you if you were right. So I personally think that the brand itself felt that there was something iffy about it.
Okay, all right, possibly iffy conduct over there. I wish somebody had come on from Dabur. We did reach out to them, they chose not to. Sunil Alag, the issue of religion, there's a CEAT ad also, which the ad was pulled. It had Amir Khan. It was about, firecrackers being burst, and people felt that at a time when Diwali is around the corner, being told don't burn firecrackers was not appropriate. Then, of course, there was the entire Fab India ad, the use of an Urdu name, that offended people as well. Then there was a Tanishq ad, which was an interfaith couple, that had a problem as well. And now you've got this. So, bottom line is this: if it's religion, it doesn't work in this country, right? I mean, as far as ads are concerned, that's not us. Forget about religion and ads. Is that the message?
No, I think I'm going to be like whatever Prahlad is talking about, or Dakuna is saying, is that, look, religion and politics you generally stay away from, and you don't want to run into any trouble of either politics or religion. Okay, those are two areas which you will stay away from. But if you are taking a social message across, as in the case of the CEAT Tyres one, CEAT Tyres should never have pulled out the ad, because burning crackers is not on anymore. I mean, it pollutes the air, it does everything that is wrong, and therefore to pull out an ad when CEAT was trying to tell you that whether it's Amir Khan was saying it, what would have happened if Akshay Kumar was saying it? Perhaps nobody would have raised an issue. It's because a Muslim is saying it and a Hindu is not, and therefore you are pulling out ads. Look, as far as this ad is concerned, we are forgetting who the target group is. The target group is women. The product is Fem, which is Dabur. They are not talking about men. Why are the men getting into the act? I don't understand them at all. So as far as I'm concerned, if you are a target group and you put an ad out, and it's not necessary that they have to, why are women insisting now on men fasting in Karwa Chauth? It was never done before. Yet nobody comes out and says anything about that. Oh, it's okay if a man also fasts. If there are two women, they could have been in a live-in relationship. I'm in London right now and I've just come from Paris and another wedding. All right, maybe the Christian faith will not marry two men or two women, but there's many faiths, and I went and attended a wedding where the daughters were getting married, but they were getting married in a Celtic way or some other way. Now, if we are going to improve our society and if we are going to stop such messages, and then I think I'm generally in favor of not pulling out such ads. You, of course, if you are going to blatantly attack Hinduism or Islam or Christianity, don't
That's a
even
separate
think
issue.
about it.
Right.
That's a but this one is delivering a social message, and it's targeted to women, young women who are putting on a bleach and saying it's okay, and they are targeting, and I'm sure their sales are more urban than rural. So if you are turning around and looking at the target group for which the ad has been made, it serves a purpose.
I have a problem with that being a fairness product, but I think the message itself is
I
have
wanted
so
to say
awkward.
that
but let's keep that fairness debate outside.
Yeah.
I think it's a terrible ad for a fairness thing. We don't do that.
Very wrong message.
Yeah, we don't need it. I agree
But
with
let's
you on
not
that.
dilute our own argument in my program over here. So let's not talk about that. Sujata, come in over here. I mean, is it correct that an ad like that should have been pulled in the manner that it was?
So I will now have to agree with what Prahlad said and what Rahul said. A part of it, because I come from brand, I know that entire game. It's all about, it looks political, you know, this is like I would say this is a new trend. Create a controversial ad, put it there in the digital media. Do not release it on the expensive mediums. You know, get your PR active, get social media device with the influencer, create talking, mind share, shareability, etc. And all getting discussed on NDTV Prime show. So, you know, at free of cost. In a normal situation with a festive time, media buying is at all-time high, you know, they would have spent crores. Here, brand manager, you know, not the left, not the right, but the brand manager and the brand is having the last laugh. Having said that, you know, it's very important, since you are saying that anything progressive is not accepted in this country. So let me ask you, which is one religion which has accepted LGBT? It is this country, this religion, the majority has accepted LGBT since Sanatan times. Okay, so not this, not there. Now quoting two things that Rahul said, one thing that Rahul said, he said he works with Amul. Well, I have to remind him that when Amul did an ad on Ram Mandir, it was trolled too. Okay. Yep. Now, when Dabur did, you know, Dabur had done a Vatika ad, which was bold and beautiful, which was about a cancer patient and going for chemotherapy and embracing herself as a bald woman. It was all, you know, full of praises. Nobody objected to it. Okay. Now come to the LGBT thing that which we're discussing, that how India is objecting to it. I have to tell you, the Enoch did this ad, and it was called, I think, I don't remember exactly the. Two women, same concept, had done, I think, Coming Away or something like that. Similar concept. It was also appreciated. The matter is not this, you know, the matter is now you are going beyond your business of selling your product. You are going and fiddling away with the you know, age-old rituals and customs and belief systems of the consumer.
You're expressing an opinion,
that is not.
You're
no, this is not creative. No, Vishnu. If this is not creative freedom, if this was creative freedom, why was Salman?
How is it not creative?
Does the Fatwa?
You can say it's not creative, but how is it?
No. Why Rihanna was asked to apologize when she had written a Islamic verse on Fenty? So why boycott of French products happened? Because, you know, religion comes into play when you talk about religion. It's as simple as that. So
but what was so offensive about this that it required? I mean,
what was so offensive about French president standing up with the caricature artist? Why did boycott of French products were called out? Why the boycott of Israeli products were called by Muslim world? Why did the boycott of US product were called by Muslim world? Why the boycott
is this a Hindu versus Muslim battle?
It can't be so selective, you know.
But is this a Hindu versus Muslim battle?
No.
Are you unable to move beyond that prism? That if it's not pro-Hindu, then it must be...
No. Please don't get it on me, okay? I am making it very sure. The business of the business is to do business, not preach unnecessary gyan on the festivals. You know, do that with other. Just do that experiment. We call it A/B testing, right? So you are doing here trying to be progressive and all of that in 20th century.
Has to do with this.
Try doing it with other religion. Try doing it.
Sujata, one second. Rahul Dakunia, I think this is what Sujata has actually mentioned is at the core of the issue over here. Don't mess with our religion, right?
Yeah.
Go try and mess with another religion and you'll be in trouble. That's
Exactly. There are
it's sort of
enough
this
example of it.
it's sort of this sense that somehow we are threatened.
Hello?
If an
You'll not be in trouble.
advertisement comes
You'll
along,
probably get shot.
are we that
Why
weak?
did Kamlesh Tiwari
Are we
die?
that
Because
weak
he
as a
said,
country
no,
or as a
Dr. Ghosh,
religion that
XYZ.
we are threatened by an
so
advertisement?
all of that, this preaching of tolerance.
All right,
and
Sujata,
all this
1 minute. You've had your this
liberal,
thing.
all
1
of
minute,
that
1
comes
minute.
only when it
Sujata,
is
1
about
minute.
Hindu.
Wait.
Because we are here. It's very easy
Sujata,
to
wait,
put me
please.
against you.
Rahul Dakunia, please go ahead. Answer that question. Are we that weak? Are we that weak that we cannot take an ad? Is our religion so weak that it suffers because somebody has expressed an opinion?
I think so. I think it's not about weakness, Vishnu, only. It's about a herd mentality. It's about a sense. Today's trolls and Twitter has become this terrible mass movement where people have got a megaphone now, and it's a sort of herd instinct, and it's a soft target. Today, that soft target is becoming a real target. If the agencies banded together and said, we're going to do these ads come what may, if these guys had not pulled their ad, if their motives were real, if they meant for this ad not to be controversial, and they had told this minister in Madhya Pradesh, you can sue us if you want, we're not pulling the ad, as Tanishq should not have pulled the ad. Pulling the ad is the problem. It kind of sets up an issue, which is that why? You have to have known it would have been a troublesome situation in this modern progressive India.
Made the profit that they intended to. That is getting talked about in the social circle free of cost.
But I'm not going there. I'm not going with whether there was a simple.
I'm not going there.
It's not a view to go. The point is that they pulled the ad. You spent money, whether it's been released in mass media or not. You still spent money, Prahlad. You know how much ads cost today.
Exactly.
So they made it.
Yeah.
They made it. It's not just mass media cost, Vishnu. They made this ad, go through all that trouble, and then to pull it. I don't think it's as simple as saying, oh, they're getting more publicity now because of all the controversy. The fact is that
No, it's actually in a product area, you don't want to get into a controversy with your product.
you don't. Yeah.
I mean, forget about religion. I mean, when Michael Jackson went up on a charge for being a pedophile, Pepsi dropped him like a hot potato.
Yeah.
They didn't support him. I mean, come on. This is advertising in its perfect spinelessness, because they are spineless. They don't want it. They want to chedo a controversy and try and get away with it, but they don't want to actually back it up. Everybody backs down. Eventually they say, oh no, they're trolls. Yeah. Nobody realizes that all these trolls might be actually targeted, and that they don't actually represent the majority. The majority is silent.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
So
you had
if
a
you
point
really
to make?
believe,
I
really believe,
okay,
if
sorry,
you
I've
really
heard
believe
everyone.
in your ad, yeah.
Sunil, go ahead.
Prahlad,
you wouldn't
Then
pull it.
Prahlad,
Prahlad,
I'll
all
come
I'm
to you after
saying
that.
is, look, Prahlad, all I'm saying is one thing, forget about whether you're getting controversy and whether you're getting your ad talked about and all that's separate.
Yeah.
It needs one guy on top who says, let's pull the ad out because now we got the minister in Madhya Pradesh who's going to take us to court, it's going to cost us so much, best is to pull it out. If no minister and no politician gets into it, there are enough people saying this is a great ad, and there are enough people who are trolling against it. I would have kept it. Look, that's a simple exercise that I would have gone through. But to say that, look, a pedophile and comparing it to a femme ad on Karwa Chauth, two women saying it, not this, comparing apples and oranges. Look, Prahlad, you cannot draw an example out of context, because all I'm saying is, here was a good ad, here was a social message. That way, all Tata ads, when they said, I will not vote for a politician who's not been educated, enough politicians today will troll you on that ad, which came out 5 years. Considered to be the greatest ad ever. Look, the Tatas was a great social message that, look, all politicians must get educated. What is your profession? That guy asks all these questions. Let him try and do it today. Today, you got enough. Therefore, are we actually supporting what is happening in India today? That's the question by withdrawing it. One guy might have said, look, if a minister in a state is going against it, first and foremost, politicians should stay out of it. Okay. Completely out of all ads. This is my view.
Okay.
And I support Mr. Modi, but I'm still saying it should
I'm running
stay
short
out
of time. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Vishnu, 2 points, quick points. One, freedom of expression and creativity is not absolute. It has to keep in mind public order, peace and tranquility, which is clearly provided in law. So that aspect has been probably ignored out here, and they were forced to withdraw and accepting an apology, unconditional apology that they have given. Secondly, if you talk about weakness or strength of a particular religion, We are the ones who tolerate a lot. We don't go and shoot people, as Prahlad Kakkad was saying. And we have been taking and liberally taking. But at the same time, there is certain sense of duty and responsibility on the ad makers and the companies also to exercise some kind of a self-restraint. Otherwise, it might disturb, the law and order, the peace and tranquility of the society, and therefore the responsibility lies at both the ends. It is not a one-way street.
Do you really believe that Karwa Chauth ad showing the same-sex couple was going to create a law and order problem?
Absolutely not. And again, I want to ask
let
you,
me
don't burst crackers.
Let me answer
don't
that.
burst
Let me
crackers
answer
in
that.
Diwali. Today,
Let
sir,
me
the
answer
rule
that.
is don't burst crackers because it adds to pollution. And if an ad comes out saying don't burst crackers during Diwali because it gets people upset, come on. I mean, like, I'm totally
Let
not.
me answer.
I agree with you.
I
agree with you
on that.
100%.
Yeah. So I
Okay,
agree with you on saying-
everybody is speaking. Everybody is speaking.
Let me
Sujata, I
Let
think
me
the
answer.
point
very
that
clear from the
Let me
world
answer.
that
Vishnu,
India is the most
Vishnu,
tolerant
let me answer
country
that.
in the world.
Yes,
we are
it is.
Muslim
Sujata, can we have a-
So
Sujata,
the
will you listen to
question
what
is
I'm trying to
not
say?
about tolerance. The
Sujata,
question
here's
is
the way it works. I
unnecessary,
ask a question
giving gyan
and
about
then you
only
answer it.
selective Hindu
Otherwise, it doesn't
festivals.
work.
That's all.
So, Sujata, can I ask a question? In fact, Sunil had a certain point as well. Sunil Alagh had a point. It was an important point. In the case of the CEAT ad, if there is an ad which says, at this time of the year, don't burn firecrackers, shouldn't we actually say that's important? Because burning firecrackers harms us. Do we not
Okay.
see the
I
larger
can-
picture?
I can answer that.
When do we burn firecrackers? We burn firecrackers
so is the
largely
traffic
during
pollution,
Diwali.
So is Parali. So are the other
course,
times when
of
the
course, it's all wrong.
firecrackers are allowed.
It's all wrong.
Can I-
So just
But if
Vishnu,
somebody
can I come in
says,
for 1 second?
don't burn firecrackers now, it's harming us, why must we take offense to science?
Can
because
I answer
they
that?
only wake up during selective Hindu festivals.
What selective
only.
Hindu
They
festivals?
don't
Oh God,
wake
yeah.
up during
Nobody
any
does
other-
that.
Not during
Nobody
Diwali
does that.
times,
For
That-
year
that-
after
that-
year
that-
after year,
that-
people have been
that-
complaining about stubble burning
that-
from
that-
Punjab.
Food wastage.
And-
There are
When
reports
if you
after
look at the-
reports about
going on
industrial
during Christmas,
pollution which
they do
come
not
out.
talk
It
about
is not
animal
about
welfare,
Diwali.
Vishnu,
It is about
if you-
any
Hello,
religion.
hello.
It is about
People
any
Can I-
pollution.
Come on, you
But you
can't
will only
just
remember about
select
Vishnu.
Diwali.
about one and
Vishnu,
you
can I come
you
in?
have started
There's
calling
nothing
out.
selective.
That's all.
Deshratan Nigam, come in, and then Rahul, last word to you. Yes.
Yeah, let me answer, since being a student of science and physics, there was a IIT Kanpur study which was submitted to Supreme Court.
Yes.
That
Exactly.
firecracker burning does not have significant impact, or it is insignificant impact. That study was ignored by the Supreme Court. That's the greatest criticism of the Supreme Court when they passed that judgment. So you look at that study, IIT Kanpur study,
So I've
which
gone
is
through that study.
eye-opener.
If
Yes.
on Diwali you've got air pollution levels in Delhi going above 500,
Which is,
do you
where
mean
was
to
it
suggest
going
that
that
it is
level
healthy
when,
for us?
when Supreme Court gave the judgment? Sorry.
So let
where
us
was that?
have
I'm
some
asking
scientists.
Ratan.
Let us
No,
have
no,
some
IIT
scientists or
Kanpur
just
Do
to
you
Yes,
discuss
seriously
yes,
that.
believe
yes.
scientists will
Which is
endorse
true that
air pure
Diwali crackers are not adding up to the
That's-
pollution. That is
which
not-
that's a
that's
study.
Anyway, let's
That's an
accept the
empirical
fact
study.
that air
That's an empirical
pollution
study.
in large parts of our country in Diwali is dangerously high. That's what every meter, every gauge shows you, sir. It may not be, it may be one factor in terms of an annual load of pollution.
Yeah.
But on
I
that
agree with
one
you.
day, it is very dangerous. We all know it, sir. Rahul Dakunia, last word to you. My question is this. Given what you've seen, and we've listed all of these ads, would you in the future think 10 times before you come out with an ad because you're worried it might offend someone?
I don't think so. I don't think so. As long as it takes a path, I mean, you can still say the same message without, entering down an area, which is tricky. It all depends on the creative. You do a bit of research. It's easy to do. It's easy to do in these times when you got to navigate carefully. I would not be worried. But I really want to know what sales are like for Chia Tires, Fab India, and FEM. I want to know whether their sales.
They've gone through the roof.
Has it gone
That's
to the
the key
roof?
question.
Yeah.
Have the sales gone up after this entire controversy?
I would love to know. Suddenly they're laughing all the way
brands
to the
are having
bank, and
their
they're
last laugh.
worried
All right, I'd
about
like to thank you all very much for being with us. I'm out of time, but as usual, lots of questions, lots of comments have come in on Coup. Kiran Dahal says, should brands stay away from religion? Shreya Singh says, the political climate in the country is also impacting how the creative industries are functioning these days. Alex Thomas says, these things don't look good in a progressive society. So a couple of quick comments over there and questions as well. We'll take a short break, running completely out of time.